Welcome to Wise Elders, a place where we slow down and listen to quiet truths from those who've lived long enough to see what really matters. In today's story, we'll sit beside two elders, Margaret and Edward, and hear what they wish they'd known sooner and what they hope we don't forget. Have you ever asked yourself what truly remains after everything? After the races we run, the trophies we chase, the quiet regrets we never say out loud? Have you ever just stopped for a moment to really listen to someone who's lived a full life? Someone whom time no longer tries to take anything from because there's nothing left to take, except what's been deeply earned. We live in a world that's always rushing. A world where people keep moving forward, thinking happiness is somewhere far ahead, a better job, a bigger house, a trip to someplace untouched. But then, there are the elders, the ones sitting quietly near the window of life. They whisper something we often forget. Happiness was never far away. It's been here all along, in the little moments, waiting for us to slow down and see it. I remember one chilly October afternoon. I stepped into a small nursing home on the edge of town. The wind was sharp, leaves drifted like old memories outside the window. That's where I met Margaret, 92 years old, silver hair, hands trembling around a cup of tea already gone cold. We didn't speak at first, we just sat. Together, surrounded by the ticking of an old wall clock and the dim light of a fading afternoon. Then she turned slightly toward me and whispered, "You know, when I was younger, I thought happiness lived far away, a place you had to chase. But now, when I can't go anywhere anymore, I realize happiness has been right here, sitting next to me all along. I just never stopped long enough to notice." Her words were quiet, but they rang like a soft bell inside me, and I couldn't help but wonder, how many times have I passed by happiness because I was too busy chasing something else? Months later, in another part of the country, I met Edward, 97, a war veteran. He had lived through 2 world wars, and yet he seemed at peace. He sat beside an old fireplace, eyes fixed on the flickering flame. No lectures, no long stories. Just this: being kind is easier than you think. Just ask yourself every day, what did I do today that made someone smile? That's it. One simple question. But maybe it's a better measure of a life well lived than any award or achievement ever could be. These elders, they're not reading from books. They're not speaking from stages. They speak from memory, from silence, from decades of learning what really matters. And if we don't stop to listen, if we're too fast, too distracted, too proud, then someday we'll find ourselves sitting in the same quiet, wishing someone had told us sooner. So if one day you pass by an old man sitting quietly on a bench, don't just walk by. Stop. Say hello. Ask him something simple, and listen, because maybe, just maybe, in that small moment, you'll receive a truth no book, no app, no algorithm could ever teach you. The elders don't ask us to change the world, they simply hope we don't forget how to be human. If this story touched something in you, take a moment. Share it with someone who might need to hear it today. You've just listened to Wise Elders, a space for quiet reflection and timeless lessons. Thank you for being here. See you in the next episode.